Hi, I'm Michael Yardney, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the law of accumulation, which states that everything great and worthwhile in life comes about as an accumulation of hundreds, if not thousands of tiny sacrifices. This means everything you do, or you fail to do, impacts on the final result you achieve. Now, it's a sort of unusual concept to wrap your head around, but once you understand it, you can start to fully appreciate how it can impact on your accomplishments, especially as a property investor. Look, I've found that success rarely happens overnight or comes about as a result of one single experience or a breakthrough. Instead, lasting, genuine success gathers and accumulates over time. You've got to put in countless seemingly insignificant efforts before you achieve anything worthwhile. But that's the power of the law of accumulation. It allows you to appreciate that once you set yourself a goal, everything you do either helps or hurts you on your path to reaching your goal. This means everything you do either pushes you closer towards your goal or drags you in the opposite direction. Let me explain in a bit more detail. While creating wealth through property investment will rarely happen overnight, the law of accumulation means that your financial success is going to happen with the accumulation of a whole lot of factors that generally fall into three areas. The first one is knowledge. Let's face it, knowledge is power. It's a key factor that gives you leverage to recognise and act upon potentially fruitful opportunities. Your body of real estate knowledge accrues as a result of thousands of small pieces of information that you accumulate over time. It doesn't happen out of thin air, does it? You've got to have invested those thousands of hours into building your mental library, one idea at a time. As a cumulative result of all those years of study and growth, you're going to become an expert that sets you apart from the average property investor. So the first way the law of accumulation works is with knowledge. The second one is with experience. Successful people in any field invariably have experienced more things than those who are not as successful. In essence, the more you experience in any area, the quicker you can connect all the dots the next time you need to make a decision, because you've got a greater depth of information to draw from. Of course, the only way to truly acquire experience is to be willing to take risks, sometimes where there's no guarantee of success. The greatest enemy of mastery and experience is living within your comfort zone and allowing anxiety, that anxiety that comes with the thought of trying something new and maybe failing, holding you back a bit. This means unless you move out of your comfort zone and take chances, you're not going to accumulate new experiences, not sufficient to stretch you and help you grow. I've heard it said that to learn to succeed, you really actually got to fail first. The third area that the law of accumulation works is in money. You see, large fortunes start with small fortunes. They grow like a snowball, starting very small and growing. And as the snowball rolls and accumulates forward, it accumulates lots of millions of tiny snowflakes to create a big mass. This is particularly true for property investors who use the magic of time, leverage and compounding to grow their assets. You've probably heard it said it takes money to make money. So if you're just starting your journey, the trick is to spend less than you earn, save the difference and then invest. Then as your savings accumulate, you develop a momentum that moves you more rapidly towards your financial goals. Sure, it can be hard to get started on your program of financial accumulation. So begin by saving, 5% of your income. These small amounts will slowly add up, and before long you may be able to save 8, maybe 10% or even more. When you successfully save money in this way, you set up a force field of energy around you that attracts money, which serves to attract even more money into your life. Isn't it time you started using the power of the law of accumulation to help develop your financial freedom through property investment? Of course, one way you can do it if you want to take advantage of the opportunities the growing property market's got to offer is to have a chat with the independent, unbiased property strategists at Metropole. We've got no properties for sale, but access to every property on the market. We're happy to see if you're a beginner wanting to know which way to start, or if you're already an experienced investor wanting to have some guidance or a review of your current property portfolio. Give us a call at Metropole at 1300 20 30 30 or at metropole.com.au.